Aloha, beautiful. Hello, my beautiful sensitive soul. It's Jerry here. I hope you're well. I wanted to jump on because I love ya, and I had a bit of an aha moment recently. And also this topic feels very ripe and relevant for many of you. And I just want to talk about how, as a sensitive, as an empath, to deal with negativity. So the first thing is just to acknowledge it, to go, oh, okay, so what's happening? Acknowledge what you're feeling. And then the second thing is to ask yourself, okay, so what would I love? Maybe how would you love to feel? Where would you love to be? What would you love to be creating? How would you love your life to be? So what would I love? That's a great question to ask yourself. And then the third question is just, again, to bring it back to current reality, What's happening now? What are you being triggered by? Have you been watching the news? Is something on social media triggering you? Maybe a friend, a relative, etc. And kind of getting that clarity, just knowing maybe what was happening a little while ago, or who was I talking to, or whose energy was I near, or what was I reading, or what was I listening to, because that's really powerful to be aware of. Sometimes you might need to not allow those into your life. And it's going to be different for everyone, obviously, isn't it? Now, and personally, I think, like, unless you're super empowered and super high vibe, and you can observe things without getting upset or taking them on. I don't at all advise any media, it's interesting is the word I would say. Now, this might trigger some of you when I say this, but remember that it's all an inside job. You're perfect, you're beautiful, you're amazing. But when I say it's an inside job, I mean that your inside world, your state of being, is going to be projected outside of you. So it might be worth saying, okay, how am I being negative, Is there anything in me that I just need to love more or become aware of? When you're becoming aware of it, you're shining the light on it, and it's not shadow anymore, And then the next step, and this is something that I take you through in my online programs, my mastermind, but also in my free training, is to actually let go of that resistance, because it could be related to a past life or family agreements, or a million things. So yeah, join my free training to be taken through that. But so that can really serve you right now here on this live. What I'd ask you is to just take yourself through this process. And it's a really great thing to remember, like while you're at work, while you're on the bus, whatever, is to ask yourself, okay, so just take a nice deep breath. What am I feeling? And you don't need to kind of get hung up on naming the emotion, but what am I feeling? Where am I feeling it in my body? And then give it a number. If 10 was the most you could imagine and 0 is nothing, it's gone, what number would I give it? And then just breathe. And you're not trying to change you or the emotion. You're not trying to fix yourself. You're not trying to control it. You're simply breathing. And then you repeat that process until you reach 0. And then check in with yourself. And until you reach the state of peace, just keep repeating that process. And then the final step is just to take action from that beautiful place to create what you love. So I just wanted to jump on and share that with you. because I don't want you feeling down and negative. It's okay. We all have, you know, grim moments, grim hours. Sometimes it stretches to a day. Personally, I try and not let it go over 24 hours. Sometimes I just go, right, time out. I'm just going to take 24 hours out and I'll, you know, whatever, you know, read, watch horrible Netflix or whatever. So acknowledge, what am I feeling? The second thing is, what would I love, you know, and then bring it back again to, so what is happening here? And then do that process of the breathing, and then take action from that beautiful high vibe aligned place. You know, the vibration of peace is our highest vibration. And when you're taking action from that, it's juicy, juicy life, beautiful. And you're not denying this either. You're being real, you know. Yeah, I love you. And I hope that really is timely and resonates. Okay, aloha. See you next time. Bye now.